Hey everyone, it's Mama Does Nails and welcome back to my channel. Welcome everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you're all having an amazing day, night, afternoon, however the day meets you, I just hope it meets you well. Okay guys, welcome, and yes, you can see some Madam Glam box. We have a new month and that means a new collection. Let's straighten her out a bit. Okay, so this month's collection is called House of Glam. Now, I'm going to put some screen recordings on the screen so you can just see and just fall in love with this collection. And maybe as it's going across the screen, I can just read a little to you. Okay, guys, I literally had to stop that recording because, I always forget to turn off the notification. It's a whole thing. And I just had to close the window. So, okay, so while the screen recording is going across the screen, I'm just going to read to you about the House of Glam collection. Now, it says, "You are the secret. Let glam find you." Ooh, I love that. So this collection consists of 8 soak-off gels, and you'll see all the beautiful colors going across the screen. Right, it says, "What if the stars are not what we think? Destiny calls each of us, and there is a world behind the world where we are all connected, all part of a great and moving plan. Magic is everywhere around us. You just have to look. Look closely, for even time and distance are not what they appear to be." Oh my gosh, I love it. Welcome 2023. Yes. Inspired by genuine feelings, resolutions, and new manicures, discover House of Glam, the House of Glam collection. Now, it's a new palette created to ease your way into a new, glamorous universe where great manicures happen right at your fingertips. Oh my gosh. Once upon a time, tarot reading was about discovering what the future held. These days, tarots help you craft exactly the future you desire. How about creating your plans by starting with glamorous nails first? Create unique experiences and project your aspirations with our brand new colors at your fingertips. Now, let's not forget, Madam Glam is vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free, and palm oil-free formula. And it says our new shades provide answers and guidance, but more importantly, they are doorways and portals to the other world and the imagination. They leave their imprint and keep whispering to us along the way. No, they keep whispering to us long after we close the pages or shuffle the deck of glamorous manicures. Now, it says pro tip: transcend seasons with dark gradients, mysterious ombres, one-of-a-kind French tips, or keep it simple. Whatever you choose, our gel polishes will guide your way into a glamorous universe, protected by this house, where all visions will come to life. Oh my goodness. Like, Madam Glam, like, you have me so super weak. Now, I tell you what I'm going to do. I have in yesterday's video, if you watched it, or whatever day it is for you that you watch it, but basically the last video I filmed, I put down this acrylic. This is my dominant hand, so I used my non-dominant hand, and it was all fun, but I'm happy with it. I do need some cuticle oil, but because I'm going to do the nails today, I didn't really want to get it all oily. So I'm going to use the colors that I chose. We're going to get into that. I'm going to do a quick swatch, show you the colors, and then, it says it, pull some cards. Now, there is a company called Dr. Prince, Now myself and Sister Priya K's Nails, we've done videos about this company, and they have a game called Manicure Roulette. So if Madam Glam decides the fate for maybe the colors, it's giving me my color palette, so I don't need to choose a color palette card. They do have that deck. So I'm gonna let the fate decide. The fates are gonna decide what I'm gonna do to these phalanges today. So we're gonna get into that. So first of all, we're gonna swatch the 4 colors that I chose. And I also asked my beautiful rep to send me some matte top coat, because I have a feeling this is gonna look great in matte. And I don't have the finishes, which is another deck that you can get from Dr. Prince. Now that would have decided whether I make it matte or whether I make it glossy. But we're going to decide that based on what we pick out in the cards. So I'm going to probably pick out embellishments. I'm probably going to pick out, I'm not going to pick out a nail shape because I already have a nail shape. So we're going to get some inspiration. Yeah, definitely. We're going to let the cards decide. Okay, so I have some swatch sticks and we're going to get into the colors. I'm going to show you the 4 colors that I chose. Okay, so first of all, we have Green Energy, right? And this one is called Royal Card. This one is called Seek and See. And last but not least, we've got Astrological Goddess. So these are the 4 colors that I chose, and I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to start with Seek and See, and we're going to swatch it. And yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. Look at that. Now they weren't joking when, well, Madam Glam was not joking when they said creamy, because these are real cream polishes. You can see just how full coverage that is. Now I didn't put any base coat down on this swatch, and I know for many of us this 1 coat coverage is enough. We wouldn't really, we don't need anything else. And if you can see, that literally self levels itself. So wow, Seek and See, I love that. So we're going to put that in the lamp. And the next color I'm going to swatch is this one, Astrological Goddess, because I wanted to see what this is like. Oh gosh. Now what's always exciting for me is that even though we see the swatches and, you know, when we make the choices, but it's always better when we see it in person, I feel anyway. I'm sure you'll agree. Now this is a beautiful mauve. I know if Priya has picked this color, she's going to love it, because sister loves this kind of color and it looks awesome on her skin. And on that note, guys, please don't forget to use the 30% discount codes that you can see going across the screen. As always, I will leave them in the description box. So that one is there. Now the next one is Royal Card. So I'm definitely thinking what it is, like a burgundy, and it is. Now I don't have these colors, and I think this is a beautiful burgundy color. Like, Royal Card come through. I just made myself a cup of coffee and I put a pizza in for my boo because he's not back to school yet. But middle son is. I'm just gonna wipe that. I did have some tissue. Don't know why I'm acting like and noob, but we had tissue. Anyway, I'm gonna put that one in the lamp. And last but certainly not least, we are going to swatch Green Energy, and I know this is going to compel my mermaid sisters, Raven and Priya, because now I don't have a color like this. I'm trying to really build my Madam Glam color story, and wow. Now this is definitely very turquoisey color. You know, there's that argument with turquoise. It's part blue, it's part green, and I can see that in this swatch. This is a gorgeous color. Now, all of the colors I got was screaming matte to me, so I'm just curing that. Oh wow. So, my timer's going. That's for the pizza. So while the nails are curing in the lamp, I'm just going to check on it, make sure it's cool. Okay, so basically everything is swatched. Now I'm going to show you. So this was Seek and See, and that is Seek and See there, and I matted her. Like you can see, it's gorgeous. It's a really gorgeous nude. Love it. And I guess it's, yeah, it's not transparent, but Seek and See. And we have Green Energy. Look at Green Energy in matte. Absolutely stunning in matte. I really just had a feeling about that. Now, this one here is Royal Card. Come through. Look at Royal Card there in matte. Absolutely gorgeous color. Really gorgeous. Yes. So that's our Royal Card. And last but not least, we have the Astrological Goddess, and she is beautiful in matte. So I see so much. I see so much in the future for these polishes, honestly. And they're very true, definitely very true to the swatch on screen. So I'm in love with these colors. And as I said, we used the Madam Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to put this to one side and get out some cards. Okay, so this is the game. This is the Manicure Roulette. And we're going to let more of the fates decide today what we're going to do. So I did have a little idea, but then when I just read that whole read up to you, I thought we need to literally let the fates of the cards decide. So Manicure Roulette is a beautiful game. It's absolutely genius, and they do look like tarot cards, but these are nails. So as I said, I'm not going to use the nail shape because I've already done my nails. We do have a wild card, so we might put one in there just for fun. We need an art theme, and I think maybe I'm gonna leave the color palette out because I already have a color palette and I already have color on my nails, so we're gonna leave that out. So we're not gonna use those two. Just gonna put that to one side, and I am gonna choose an embellishment. So this will tell me, you know, what I can add to this set. So this again is a separate pack. I have the festive pack and I am hoping tomorrow to purchase the Valentine's pack. So I will leave the details for Dr. Prince in my description box. So if you are interested, you can get yourself some cards. Okay, so first of all, we're going to choose our art theme. Now, Dr. Prince will tell you to make sure, if you are using this in your nail salon, to let your client pick their cards and everything before you start doing the nails, so we can avoid accidents that way. So I'm going to pick 2 art themes just in case. Oops. I'm going to pick 2 art themes just to make it fun, and we can just hopefully hope that they go together. So you ask, what card shall we choose? Which one shall we pick? Which one? Which 2? So I think I'll take that one, and I'm going to come here and take another one. So that's the 2. Now we're going to get rid of this and put those to one side. So that's our art theme. I'm going to choose 2 embellishments, and then after I've had a look at the cards, I'm going to decide whether I want a wild card. And what I love about this Manicure Roulette as well, apart from the other 2,000 things I love, is there are no rules. Even with the base rules for the game, you can just do it how you please, which is what you see I'm doing today. I'm not playing with anyone, I'm playing with you all. So you can see, so I'm going to pick 2 embellishment cards. And again, what cards? Okay, so we'll pick one there and maybe one closer to the front. So that's our 2. So I'm just going to put these away. They even now have a black box, so you can get a box to put all your cards in. So I think that's absolutely awesome. Just going to put these away because we don't want to mix them up or anything like that. Can't put it all in at the same time. So definitely take your time if, like me, you like to keep it all together. Okay, sorry. Sliding all around the place. Like they fit really exact. Making a whole mess here. But we're doing this because if you had a client, say like, okay, I think I've put the wrong band on it because this one looks really, really loose. So I think this may be for the embellishments because it fits. And then the art theme was a bit thicker. There we go. So there. Okay. So this is the art theme. Oh, wow. So we got ombre and we got line art. Are we happy? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the colors, I'm looking at my nails, and I'm thinking, we'll see. We can probably definitely do that. So we'll put that down. Not picked that one before. So for embellishments, ooh, we got dried flowers and cat eye gel. So that's a twist. Okay. So that's basically, I don't think I want a wild card now. I think I have enough to basically play around with. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's get the table ready. Okay, so I just lightly buffed the surface of the nails just to take off, you know, some of that shine. So I've got some dried flowers here, and I have a cat eye polish. I've got my sponge to do a little ombre, and what else? It says line art. So we have our brushes. So I'm just thinking, ooh, I missed a bit there. Looks very, very shiny. Okay. So what do we do first? And I think what I need to do first, not I think, I know what I need to do first, and that's to get some dried flowers on the nails. But I think actually scrap that. Before I do that, I'm going to do the ombre that I need to. Sorry, every time I look at the nail, I keep seeing this other part that I'm just like, let's buff it. Okay, so let's get our sister palette. Now, based on the color of my nails, I know this color's gonna pop. This one's gonna pop. And even this one. So I'll probably leave the lighter color to do some fine lines or something. But I think where these colors have turned out to be more similar, excuse me, maybe I'll just use 2 of them, or maybe I'll use all 4, I don't know. But we're gonna put that on the palette so we can do ourselves a nice ombre. Okay, so that was royalty card, and maybe we can put some of this astrological goddess there as well. Definitely gonna put some green energy down. Okay. So a nail tech, Trish Does Nails, shared a tip that she saw with somebody, and they're just gonna dip this sponge in some water, squeeze out that water, and it should expand it. All right, look, hold on, let me just, because I don't know why I did it like that, but literally just put it in and it expands. You can see how big that is. Get rid of that water. So I'm just gonna dab most of that water out, but you can see how much bigger it looks. Now this is going to be fun, right? Because remember, I'm doing this with my non-dominant hand, so I'm just making sure most of that water is gone. So let's start with the bugging thumb. Okay, so I'm going to start with the thumb and just I do like this color. Okay, so royalty card. This is a nice color. Let's see what this one looks like. Now this is the astrological goddess. Now using the sponge to ombre definitely is easier. Let's just get our, oh crap. Excuse me. Okay, so on the tips, they look very similar, right? Just gonna put some of that there. Just basically what's left on my palette, and then we can always come back in and do some more. Not the clear, not the clear. Okay. I had another one on my table. I just want to use for the green. Make sure we haven't got stuffs in it. So I'm just going to give that a quick wipe. It's a lighter colour on there anyway. Okay. So this is that green energy. Now we'll do like 2 coats of this or more, but we'll see. Okay guys, so you can see that green. Now the colors that I used with the sponge, I literally just put down because now I can just use that sponge, and you know when you want it to look like it's like a gradient. I love that word. So it's looking like a gradient, but we don't, you know, we don't want it to look like we're trying too much. Basically, that's okay. And just dab that out and do the same with this side. And that finger. Okay. Now we touched a little bit of that side, so I just want to wipe it so we didn't have so much there. Alright. We will cure just a little bit to be so. Okay. The thumb I just want a little bit more coverage there on that thumb. I'm just going to more concentrate like this part. Okay. We're gonna cure that. Okay, so this is how the nails are looking. Now, try not to touch these 2 nails. This is where we're gonna put the flowers. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put those dried flowers on. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, we'll see. I just want to put the dried flowers here. This is so different when you are using your non-dominant hand. It's definitely all the fun. Now I did just put a little bit of builder gel in a bottle for the flowers. Oh my gosh. You know, let me just use this because it's not picking up. Alright, we're about to be on the struggle bus. This is just not how I envisioned fun. So I'm just putting some of these dried flowers on the nail. We'll push them down once we're finished. I just picked some random ones, to be honest, that I thought would look beautiful with what we had going on the nail already. And this is what I love about the Dr. Prince. Alright, we'll use the picker upper because maybe that will work better. Should have thought of that first. Yeah, this is what I love about the Dr. Prince, because you really just wouldn't sit down and, you know, pick up these stuff and put together. It really is going to be a very, you know, bespoke set, you know, inspired obviously by Dr. Prince. Okay. I'm trying to keep them as flat as possible. I'm not trying to do too much. Okay. No, this was so random. When I saw dried flowers, I was like, wait a minute, where are they? I did have this yellow. I really was just like, oh gosh. Then I remembered they weren't too far away. And I do want that too, so I might use like a saran wrap just to make sure they that it stays in place. I'm just taking a little bit off this other one because I don't want too much. Okay, we'll accept her for what she is. Alright, we need some wrap. Okay, so this is what I mean. I've used some cling film. Now I am making sure the pressure is like pressing because I don't want wrinkles. So we're gonna put her in the lamp and wish me luck. Okay, so this is how those two nails are looking with the flowers, and I think with it says I can do fine lines, and I think I might use maybe silver because I always use gold. So on the other nails, I think that's where we're gonna play with the cat eye. We're gonna put the cat eye on top. I've already based, oops, base coat that now. Now this is a super cat eye. So it can make anything, any color look like beautiful. It shouldn't take away. So I'm just looking for one of the other sponges, which I think I need to use a clean one because of the colour. Now I just want to dab like that. I'm going to clean around that. Just going to clean there. There we are. Everything's falling, that's what you can hear. So I just wanna like that. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna look, but let's get ourselves a magnet. Got the strong one here, so we will. Ooh, look how gorgeous that looks. Oh, I like that. Okay, we're not gonna faff about with her too much. We're just gonna clean, make sure you don't have any excess. I'm gonna just flash that for 10 seconds. Now, it didn't say anything about bling. But you know we have to put bling. Now I am warning you guys, this video is definitely slightly longer. I will try to take off anything that is maybe a little unnecessary. We didn't have a story time in this one, so it's not like there was a story time. Now I know I'm going over it, but it just gives that nail just that little shimmer, and then I can still use the sponge and just dab away. I went a bit too far there. It's a hard experience, honestly, when you do your non-dominant hand fun. It's just, yeah, it's a whole thing. Definitely a whole thing. So just, because remember we had ombre. Ombre was one of the cards. I will show you the cards at the end of the video. But we're just going to do this to literally the thumb as well. And yeah, I think that's probably the last bit. So we'll be back. Sorry about the phone shake. Okay guys, now you're never gonna believe this because they never said bling, but we had to put some bling because look at the cat eye. So I did do that off camera because it wasn't on the card. So this is how the nails look. Now I haven't done these two because I've got one more thing to do. So if we do our checklist, cat eye, check. Dried flowers, check. Ombre, check. Now, line art. This is going to be funny. So, ideally, it's really just to, I just want the flowers to kind of pop. So, we're just going to use a little silver to do something which is hard. because it's the non-dominant hand issue. So I said I don't know what I'm doing here, but we just want some of that. This feels so weird holding this brush with this hand. Really does. Oh Lord. Alright, we'll do that. We'll clean up. Oh my goodness, that was a whole experience. So make sure. Sorry, have I been out of the shot this whole time? That's the line work. That's what we're doing with our non-dominant hand. Let's put this here so you can actually see what I'm doing. But this one, like I said, we're not going to think too deeply about it. We just want to, you know, just have what it says on the card, some sort of line work. What is happening here? Okay. I feel like that line is covering my flower over there. That purple flower, I don't want it covered. I'm looking at it and I'm like, no. Other than that, we'll just do something like that. So these were flowers. Just see. Dr. Prince, I absolutely love you guys. I couldn't have made up this design even if I tried. So again, I do apologize for how long this is, but you know, we had so many things to do, and we're feeling all the better for it. I'm going to make it glossy. Because you can. Okay. I'm looking at it. There are parts that I'm happy with and there are parts that I'm not. I'm gonna clean it. Okay, so I cleaned it off. It just was starting to look like it was too much, and you know, you have to think about that before you cure your nails. So I just thought I want it a bit softer, and not so pronounced. Okay. So we just want this a little bit. Gosh. Oh God. That was sun. Middle sun, by the way. Okay. So we're going to stop faffing about with it and we're going to cure her. That's it. In terms of our lines. Nothing else but no white top coat at this point. And we're going to go in the lamp and do a full 60-second cure. And I'm actually going to wash my hands. And then I will apply some cuticle oil. This set was really, really fun. This Dr. Prince and House of Glam. Literally, between the House of Glam and Dr. Prince, they decided the fates, right? Alright, let's cure her. Okay guys, we are at the end of the video. I did have to take a little pause because my little man was coming home from school and just wanted to make sure there were no issues. I have washed my hands. I am now literally, yeah, I left it open for you. I'm rehydrating my cuticles. Yes? I left it for you. I'm filming. Oh my gosh, these kids. So I had a little boo-boo, man. I was doing the silver and I didn't realise that I had a little bit on one of the nails. So we had to try and buff that out. But anyway, here's the finished look. These are the cards we drew. Cat eye. We had dried flowers. We had ombre and we had line art. And, you know, this is what we did. I think it really, really makes it look beautiful. And I did add some bling. Why not? But I do love all the colours. And again, a massive thank you to Dr. Prince, because this is totally their creation. There's that cat eye. Oh my gosh. That super cat eye is also from Madam Glam. And don't forget, guys, you can use the 30% discount codes going across the screen. Save yourself 30% when you shop at madamglam.com. Alright guys, I'm Mama Does Nails and I am out. Please keep your bells on so you can catch me in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments about this set. Ooh, House of Glam. And just wanted to show you this quickly. Let the fate decide your nails. So we kept in tune with everything. There are 4 colours. Will most likely be on Instagram later. 3 of the 4 Charm Sisters swatching these colours live. Love you all. Bye. Yes. No one can know about the days I spent in your embrace. You're no good for me, is what they're all gonna say.